Final class level.
Ma'am,
In that case, yes,
ma'am, the final method cannot be overridden. Okay, but can it be I mean to say,
can it be?
can it be overloaded?
Can it be?
Overloaded.
Why not? Why not? The overloading means this is basically a different method.
Then in that case, ma'am, do we need to also make that overloading class also final?
May or may not be.
Okay.
Okay, still, if you have this question, note it down and check it.
Okay, ma'am.
Next, this is not allowed. So, whenever a class is final, in that case, you are not allowed to extend the class. That is, a class cannot be modified. What we do actually, when we are inheriting it, the property will be inherited and we can use some extra features on it. But in case of whenever we are making a class as final, in that case, you are not allowed to extend it. That is, it cannot be inherited, but the final method can be inherited. Not like that the final method will not be inherited. The final method can be inherited, but it will not able to be overridden. But whenever a class is final, you are not allowed to over extend it. So this is all about the final whenever it is class level, method level, and variable level. um, Another topic I would like to say, that is a variable length argument. First, tell me, up to this, anyone, do you have any question from final? Up to this, any question, anyone?
Ma'am, just one clarification. The final class can inherit from other class, right?
Final class can be inherited from class can inherit other class,
But,
but it
ma'am,
cannot be
inherit.
inherited.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please once show the
Screen.
syntax for, yes, ma'am, the syntax of that final class.
Yes, I am sharing it. Class, final class A, class B extends A, that will not be allowed. But the other, the defining of it and all these are same. Okay. Um, Now, can I go to the next?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. In case of variable length argument, here the type of the argument you can write. Say I'm writing int. Now with this three dot and then the variable name, it means that the a here the a will be actually considered as a array, as an array, and the array can the array with zero or in number of argument. So what is the advantage of using this one? First of all, say you are using you are designing a calculator where the calculator will calculate two numbers or n numbers of value. What happened? Generally, what we do, we use the method overloading. So one method is taking two arguments, another method is taking three arguments, 4, 5, 6, and n number of arguments. So here this is basically the wastage of time. Wherever the work is the task, whatever will be done, that is basically same. So in that case, to avoid this one, to write the code multiple times, here we can use the concept of variable length argument. Here the f1 int a is here it is taking the zero or more number of argument. Uh, a is actually implicitly declared as an array. A, this one, it is implicitly declared as an array. So how can you access this one? Say I am going to take in number of data, and how can you do this? You can define this method like simple print enter the data, and for entering this one, I can also use the for each block. Now the f1 can be called. First, the object will be created. Now ob dot f1 begin this here I is for this for each block. The I is the index, and a is here the index is actually worked as a pointer. So I is the index, uh, whenever it is called, say f1 with 10, whenever it is called, so it is basically having one index, say the number is 0, and with this 10. So now I is basically pointing this one. Whenever it is called with 2 3 4, in this case it will be like this 2 3 4. I is the pointer is pointing this one. So this is a for each block. If you are making it double, say if you are making it double, so in that case a for each block accessing this one, the pointer type will be same with this one, not like that it will be int always, double. This is a for each block. You can also do this using normal for loop also. This way the variable length argument can be used. So now in today's code that is given, you have to make a uh, write a code in such a way that where the number of argument will be variable length, and here the argument is the subject type. So variable number of subject a student can take. I think you have done this code earlier where the student is taking the 6 subjects. So just here the modification will be done, like instead of 6 subjects it will take the variable number of subjects. So whenever you are giving 2 subjects, so it will take the maybe you are giving the subject name here or anything else. The subject is called object, you can pass 2 objects, you can pass. uh, okay, so I'm writing like this, say f1 is a variable length argument, and subject sorry we have a object like this, subject ob equals to new subject, um, subject ob1 equals to new subject, like this. So in f1 you can pass either only ob, or you can pass f1
Ma'am, whatever you're typing, it is not
ob
visible.
ob1, like this. So variable number of, oh sorry, it is not visible.
No, ma'am, not visible.
Now is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
So here you can do this like this. That is a variable number of subject student can take. So that is a question given. Solve it, and before writing the code, just think that how it will be designed. Read the question carefully first. Today's assignment is basically the practice assignment, to clear the concept about it, about this final. And one question I would like to ask you, a class, is it possible to make a method as abstract final? Is it possible to make a method as abstract final?
No, ma'am, it is not.
The answer is no, because abstract mean that, yes.
Yes, ma'am, that one only
Yes,
I was saying
continue.
that it is not. Uh, yes, ma'am, it is not possible because for an abstract class, it must be defined in its child classes. If we means if we have any child of that class, and And if we make it final as
Hmm.
well, then that method cannot be changed or cannot be making change within the, it cannot be overridden. But for abstract, the main thing is that we have to override
Yes. So
that
basically,
function
they are
or method.
contradicting each one. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
They are actually contradicting each one. The final that cannot be overridden and abstract that should be overridden. So they are actually contradicting each one, and you know the logic behind it. So explain this answer like this in interview. This kind of question is very common. So today's assignment is basically based on clearing the concept and all. Try to solve it out, and one question is given. You have already done it in your uh, array class and all. Subjects, student, subject, array of object. Whenever you were creating the array of object in that assignment, that question was there, but here the slight modification will be like the number of subjects will be variable. So that is one student can take one subject to another student can take four subjects, five subjects. So number of subjects is variable. So based on this, try to solve the question. And who is here of this class? Srijita, are you there? Srijita,
Yes, ma'am.
um, is it possible to send me the attendance of today's class?
Yes, ma'am. Sure, I'll send you.
Or who would like to take this responsibility? Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, Srijita, you can send me the mail. Okay. Okay. Thank
Ma'am,
you.
could you just give your mail ID once in the chat box?
Okay. Yes, I'm ready.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.